I don't know, what would you do in this situation? Try to tape it and seal it, put it back on, or just ride it for today without it?
Do you remember? Do you remember?
That was an awesome phone.
So we got a little bit of a problem here, look at this. So if I turn the handlebars to the left, it starts accelerating. I guess the cable is too tight or something. Whenever I turn the wheel, it starts to go. So if I push this in all the way, it still does it. If I twist it back, it still does it. If I twist it down, it still does it. If I loosen it, it does it more. If I tighten it, it does it less, but that's as far as it'll go. Mason, when you turn the wheel to the left, it gives it gas, okay? If the throttle gets stuck for some reason, hit the brakes and you could kill the engine like that too. The gas is going and it won't stop. Do you want to try it? Yeah. Don't go crazy, just ride around a little bit and see how it feels. Cool, they got this little turn track over here. I didn't even know that was there. Man, Luke likes that berm. That's not a turn that you want to overshoot though. That would not be fun. I'm sure there's probably lots of stickers and thorns in those bushes right there. So hopefully they don't overshoot that. That was good, Luke. Are you gonna ride like that on the track?
Yeah.
If you ride like that during the races, you might have some trophies by now. You guys watch this. So we did not have a talk at all since his camp. I did not talk to him and remind him about body positioning at all, but I'm just going to watch him go through this turn. Foot out, squeezing the bike, leaning forward, standing up, chest over the bars. I said we got our money's worth. Okay, don't be afraid to use the clutch. Like if you're going through the turn, right before you want the bike to accelerate, just give it a little bit of clutch and it'll pop even more. Okay?
I'm in fourth gear.
Huh?
I'm in fourth gear on the turn.
Fourth? Maybe try third then. Did that clutch work? Man, I should be a coach. See, that's how the bike should sound.
Let's go line up.
Okay. Yo! Your bike sounds different?
Yeah.
Than when? Before? Or sounds different from Luke's? Sounds different from when you... How does it sound? Oh. Shoot. Go right over the El Camino. I don't think that's repairable. I think it's rattled right off. It's like not something we can tighten, bud. Shoot. So Mason's exhaust, it doesn't look rusted off, but it vibrated off, or he rode it balls to the wall off, I guess. I don't know, what would you do in this situation? Try to tape it and seal it, put it back on, or just ride it for today without it? It'll either make it faster or slower, I don't know. See how it goes. got it, Mason. All right, Luke, make sure you roost Grant, okay? Take his front wheel out if you need to. So we got Luke battling out right now. He's on the track with the 85. It's actually 85s and women big bikes. And there's actually a lot of women on the track right now. It's really cool to see so many women in the sport tearing it up right now. Anyways, Luke took off before I was able to turn the GoPro on. So this session, we're not gonna get footage of him unless he pulls off or crashes. But Mason's lined up. He's gonna ride with the 50s. Oh, Luke, we got Luke going by right now. So anyways, Mason is lining up right now. Luke is on rails. Should be coming by here in a second. There he is. It's been a while since Mason's ridden this track. I'm glad that he's able to start with the 50s. I think that's where he should be, but hopefully his bike sticks together in one piece. I'm gonna be Googling to find a FMF pipe here in a minute, but you kidding me? I just ran to get the GoPro from Luke. Got back here just in time for Mason to not get it.
You got old. You got old.
Luke's having fun, guys. That's all I could say. Mason's, I mean, he really only has ridden a few times this summer. Just that we're able to get him out here and get him more comfortable and having some fun. It's a win for me. Mason, was that fun?
How many laps did you do?
I think you did like 3 or 4 laps. Yeah, that was good, man. You don't have to push yourself or do anything crazy, but shift up a gear though. I think you would have been doing better in a higher gear, okay? And eat some ice and cool down, would you? Well, $200. I guess he doesn't need a pipe after all. I think I'm gonna move our setup. I'm gonna park over by the kind of like infield area. I was walking over there and there's a spot on the grass in the shade next to a picnic bench. So I just packed up everything. Hopefully it's not taken when I get there. Hey, good news guys, Mason's got a flat tire too. Here we go, we got Luke lining up, practice number 2. Should be better footage because we're gonna actually turn the GoPro on this time, but it was cool last time. He held his own, he's riding with the 85s, he's riding with the women class, and he did pretty good. So I'm excited to see this footage from Luke's GoPro. I think this should be good. quick shot of Luke over here on this side. Now I'm heading back over to get to Mason before he starts. This has got to be like one of the worst times of the day to be having your session because the sun's going down. Me just trying to get a good shot of him was hard because of the blaring sun. So imagine what the riders are experiencing right now. I guess no one's gonna believe me, but I swear Luke went faster the last practice. I don't know if he got tired or the sun was in his eyes or he just knew the camera was on him, so he wanted to slow down. But I'm gonna try to get some shots of Mason over here.
We're a great guy. The crew plan, what's up, people like question plan and all that.
You guys, I'm kind of bummed because last time we were here, I left my red dirt bike stand. It's kind of not my fault, which I'll explain in a second, but man, I'm bummed not only because it made bikes look super good in pictures, but also because I got a killer deal on it. It was a great find on Craigslist. But anyway, so last week it was crazy busy. There were so many people here. We parked the KX65 right next to the El Camino, right in front of it. And then when Luke was riding his practice, some people came and set up chairs like right in front of the El Camino. So then we had to move the 65 over behind the El Camino and had it set up there, and it was fine. But then it was blocking some cars. So when they were trying to move, we had to move the bike even further away.
There you go. Can you get it up there? I'll just run it.
And then when I was loading up, it was dark and I thought I got everything in the car, but obviously the stand that was way over there, I couldn't find. I didn't see it. It was out of sight, out of mind. Just went and checked the lost and found, asked the lady if anybody turned it in, and then she laughed at me.